Have you ever wondered what it takes to go from being a shepherd boy to a celebrated king? What kind of mindset allows someone to face down giants, lead armies, and build a nation? Today, we're diving deep into the mind of one of history's most fascinating figures, King David. We'll explore the three core pillars of his mindset: unshakable faith, extraordinary courage, and profound leadership, and see how these ancient lessons can still inspire us today. Let's start at the beginning, with David as a young shepherd. This wasn't just about watching sheep. It was his training ground. Out there in the wilderness, alone for long periods, David developed a deep, personal relationship with God. This wasn't a distant, formal faith. It was a moment-by-moment reliance. When a lion or a bear attacked his flock, he didn't just panic. The Bible tells us he trusted in God for strength and fought them off with his bare hands. This built a foundation of faith that was tested and proven. He learned that his strength didn't come from himself, but from a higher power. This is the first key to his mindset. Faith isn't just a belief. It's an active, daily trust that you carry into every challenge, big or small. Think about it. How often do we rely solely on our own strength and get overwhelmed? David's story reminds us to connect with a source of strength beyond ourselves. This unshakable faith directly fueled his legendary courage. Everyone knows the story of David and Goliath, but let's look at it from a mindset perspective. The entire Israelite army, including King Saul and David's own brothers, were paralyzed by fear. They saw an unstoppable giant. David saw something different. He saw an opportunity for God to show his power. His famous words weren't, "I think I can beat him." They were, "The Lord who rescued me from the paw of the lion and the paw of the bear will rescue me from the hand of this Philistine." He wasn't relying on his own skill with a sling. He was relying on his history with God. His past victories, empowered by faith, gave him the courage to face an impossible future. This is a powerful lesson. Our courage isn't about the absence of fear. It's about having a faith that's bigger than our fear. David looked at the same giant everyone else did, but through a different lens, the lens of faith. But courage alone doesn't make a king. David's journey from giant slayer to monarch reveals his incredible capacity for leadership. And his leadership style was unique. It was built on humility and a heart for the people. When he was on the run from King Saul, who was trying to kill him, David attracted a following. But who were these followers? The Bible describes them as all those who were in distress or in debt or discontented. They were the outcasts, the misfits. A typical leader might have seen them as a liability. David saw them as people. He didn't just command them, he served them. He lived with them, fought with them, and earned their loyalty. This is servant leadership at its finest. He understood that true leadership isn't about having power over people. It's about empowering people. He built his kingdom not with coercion, but with connection. Of course, David's story isn't a perfect fairy tale. He made huge mistakes. His affair with Bathsheba and the subsequent murder of her husband Uriah are dark stains on his legacy. But it's in his response to these failures that we see another crucial aspect of his mindset: radical humility and repentance. When confronted by the prophet Nathan, David didn't make excuses. He didn't blame others. He broke down. He confessed his sin completely. Psalm 51 is a raw, emotional outpouring of his repentance. He says, "Create in me a pure heart, O God, and renew a steadfast spirit within me." This is incredible. The most powerful man in the nation was willing to be completely vulnerable and admit his wrongdoing. This teaches us that a leader's strength isn't in their perfection, but in their ability to own their mistakes and seek forgiveness. It's a powerful reminder that failure is not the end of the story. How we respond to our failures is what truly defines our character and leadership. His leadership was also strategic and visionary. As king, he united the 12 tribes of Israel, a feat that had eluded his predecessor. He established Jerusalem as the political and spiritual capital, a move that would shape history for millennia. He wasn't just reacting to problems. He was building a future. He organized the military, developed the government, and most importantly, he fostered a culture of worship. He brought the Ark of the Covenant to Jerusalem and wrote many of the Psalms, which are still sung and prayed today. His vision was to create a nation that was not just strong militarily, but was centered on its relationship with God. He understood that a nation's soul was just as important as its borders. His leadership was a blend of practical strategy and deep spiritual purpose. So let's tie this all together. David's mindset was a powerful combination of three interconnected elements. First, a deep personal faith forged in solitude and tested in crisis. This faith wasn't just a Sunday activity. It was the operating system for his entire life. Second, an extraordinary courage that flowed directly from that faith. He faced his giants, not with arrogance, but with a profound trust in a power greater than himself. He saw challenges not as threats, but as stages for divine victory. And third, a leadership style rooted in humility, service, and a clear vision. He gathered the outcasts, served his people, admitted his catastrophic failures, and built a nation with a spiritual heart. What can we take from this today? We may not be facing literal giants or ruling kingdoms, but we all face our own battles. We have professional challenges, personal struggles, and moments of doubt. David's mindset offers a timeless blueprint. Cultivate your own shepherd-esque field, a quiet place where you can build your faith and connect with your purpose. Let that faith be the source of your courage when you face your own Goliaths. Remember that fear is natural, but it doesn't have to be in charge. And in your interactions with others, whether you're leading a team, a family, or just yourself, practice servant leadership. Be humble, be quick to admit when you're wrong, and focus on empowering those around you. David's story shows us that it's not about being perfect. It's about having a heart that continually seeks to do the right thing, even after we fail. It's about building our lives on a foundation of faith, courage, and a desire to lead well. Thank you so much for joining me on this journey into the mind of King David. I hope it's given you some inspiration for your own life. If you found this valuable, please give this video a like and subscribe for more content just like this. Let me know in the comments which part of David's mindset resonates with you the most. Until next time, stay curious and keep growing.